welcome back to the Choose Your Sound podcast. I'm your host, MJ.
And it's just John.
We in the building.
You feel me?
And we are behind the scenes of the Teeny Desk concert and before the scenes of our alumni celebration here at Coral Gables Museum and Books and Bookstore.
Absolutely. They did an amazing job.
Oh, they killed it.
Shout out to all of our mentors. It is National Mentorship Month.
Woo!
MJ, I gotta ask you, what does mentorship mean to you?
Mentorship means crying while these kids slayed the Teeny Desk concert. No, I'm just kidding. To me, mentorship, it's everything. I have had the fortune and the good fortune. I'm so blessed to have had mentors in my life from Harlem, New York. Shout out to Harlem. I grew up with a lot of just love around me via these mentors who taught me how to make beats on Fruity Loops and record on Pro Tools, taught me how to sing, how to write songs, gave me that support that I needed, and honestly, I don't think that I would be the musician I am today without them. So shout out to all of my mentors in New York City and Harlem. Shout out to Harlem Children's Zone, and I'm gonna flip it on you. Hey. What does mentorship mean to you?
Yeah, I agree with that same sentiment. I think it's important to have that person in your life that could just help you build and grow. I definitely had that, and I want to be that person for the students that I see and I face when I go into these schools. And I'm a firm believer in giving as you go. You know, I don't want to wait till I make it to give back to the community. I want to do it right here, right now, and pour into the cups that need filling. So that's why I'm here.
That's right. Oh, that's deep. You must be a poet.
Type.
Hey, all right. So we're going to get into some really dope conversations with some alumni, some mentors, some students that are currently here, some that performed at the Teeny Desk. Wait till you see that. It's amazing.
Fire.
But before we do that, we want to hear from our Chicago family because we are in 4 cities. So we're in Miami, Chicago, LA, and New York, as you know, and there might be something else coming soon. So keep your eyes open for that. But we want to hear from our Chicago family and how mentorship has impacted their lives.
My name is Andre Daniels, and I am the regional director of the Chicago programming. As someone who grew up in Chicago on the South Side, I remember what it was like being a kid who needed a space, who needed a mentor, who wanted somebody to validate what they had going on. And as I got older, and I still look at the city the same way, where it's like there's so many different people who need a you, who need somebody who looks like you to take the time out to speak to them, to validate their experiences, to care, to be concerned about their well-being, to get up that day and have you on their mind and your best interests at heart. You can't find that everywhere. And if we wait for other people to somehow bring that together, we may be waiting forever. So meanwhile, there's this group of people who understand the urgency, is that there's young people who are leaving this world far too soon than when they're supposed to, and that there needs to be some people who care. There need to be somebody who understands that this life isn't promised, and so that we need to make as much of these days beautiful, joyous, and wonderful experiences for people who oftentimes don't get that. Feeling good about yourself shouldn't be an isolated experience. Having great opportunities and resources shouldn't be an isolated experience. Everybody deserves that. And so for our communities who are oftentimes left out of those discussions, I'm glad that this organization prioritizes making sure that people have somebody who cares about them. One thing I love about this organization is that we hire artists from the community to be the mentors throughout the entire year. We're not just there for once a quarter, we're there multiple times during the week. And so it allows somebody to really get to know this person, and you get to know who your mentee is inside out, and it allows you to grow with them. So where you meet this person, you might meet them in 7th grade, and then time starts flying, and next thing you know, they're getting ready to graduate high school, and you're right there watching them cross that stage, and you get the piece of paper and you're cheering for them. And then next, you know, they call you up for references for jobs, and they're reaching out to you to be a part of their lives in very tangible ways. And I think that's one of the most important parts about this organization, that even though there might be music, art, photography, like we have all these ways that make us connect because of the medium that we have. But even beyond that, it's the personal relationship that they build. The time after school that they would spend with them week in, week out, and become these big brothers and big sisters in this space where in the city there's so much division and people are not finding those type of relationships as much. So one of the best things that I see when I look around the organization is that we have some great mentors, we have some great mentees who, when you see them around each other, like you could tell that there's this bond that can't be broken. Not a lot of kids get a chance to be kids, let alone get older to be adults. And so when you see them become young men and young women, and to take on those ideas that you thought you were just kind of talking to them and maybe they were listening, maybe they weren't. And then you see they put it into practice. And the same things that y'all were talking about become the things that they hold on to. And those days that might have been just a Wednesday to you is a memory that they hold forever. Like, that's one of the most beautiful things to me, is that we were all privileged enough to be around each other at a time where we all needed each other. And if they said I'm a father figure, then trust and believe, like, they're like family and kids to me. And as somebody who's also had to say goodbye to a few of them in this world, to see some of them still here is like the biggest privilege, because you're like, man, I'm so glad to see you. I'm so glad you're still here. I'm so glad to hear your laugh and to see you thriving and to see you working and to see you get your first apartment, to see you get married, to see you go through all these stages of life. And they get to, like, family, they kind of have to be there. But for them to reach out and tell you, like, yo, I want you to be here with me on this journey. Like, I can't tell you what it means. So, you know, for them, whatever they need me for, even if they don't, you know, I'm always gonna be, as much as they allow me to be, I'll be present. So, not just a mentor for a year, I'm a mentor for life.
My name, well, everybody knows me as Sticks. I've been with Haven for since about 2016. We came in with the second cohort, all the way up into present, man. I've been working and everything, but you know, this lifelong with me for sure. 2015, I was bouncing around. My mom, she was going through different jobs or whatever, and we was moving around. Then we landed back on the low end on 48th. And I ain't really know too many people through the area, but my area quickly picked up on me, and I was just trying to stay out the way. I bumped into Ad, just mistakenly. I think Iko was telling me one day, man, you can come record for free, bro. You ain't gotta be coming up and get money for studio time. I'm like, man, he's like, you just gotta check in with him. No, he gotta check your temperature, you know what I'm saying? You can't just come in and just record. I'm like, all right, man. He took me through, and then we've been locked in ever since. Right now, I actually work violence prevention for at-risk youth. And honestly, it did. Ad2 used to always tell me, change the world. I uphold a real strong title, and I gotta be a role model to other people that's not besides myself. You know what I'm saying? I got shorties and everybody looking up to me, and I deal with people my age, younger and older, just helping them get resources and just being overall there for them. So I'm in a position where I gotta play big brother. So, and Ad2, with everything he told me and taught me and inspired me to do, is the reason why I keep going with this job and why I got the passion, because he told me I could change the world, and I felt like this was the first step to making towards doing that. I didn't have no family around like that. I was bouncing around, and the only place I could come, if I had any type of thought or relevance to what was going on, awareness, was to come to the studio. And Ad2 worked with me as much as I was hard to deal with during the whole time, I already know, and he never gave up on me. It was times he came man, Sticks, I know you can shake back, whatever you got going on, you could change the world, I know you can. That's why I gravitated towards you so much, and I'm here with you now. Even when I was out of the frame and when I was there every day, because at a point in time, I used to come every day. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, I was there. Like, if it wasn't every day, I was there at least once a week, and they was just like, so when it slowed down and life and bills started adding up and all that, Ad 2 still would come and reach out. He still invite us, yo, hey, we got this thing going on 47. You can come through, y'all here with the speakers, easy check, woo, woo. Like, he'd come all the time. Hey, I got a job for you. You busy on Saturday? I know a guy needs help doing like anything. He would still keep in check. And not just with me. I done seen him do this with other people as well. Like, and just that little space alone, or just having somewhere you can express yourself and interact with a person that's older than you, that like you would be in their shoes one day, was just enough.
All right, and we are here with Leo Da Vinci from our Miami region, OG mentor. How long you been with GoGo again?
This is my 10th year.
10 years.
10 years.
Wow. All right, we're fresh out of Teeny Desk. You want to tell us what your favorite part of the show was?
Man, how ready everybody was. I was so proud of them. It takes a lot to practice and get this right. And that's one of the main things that I'm a stickler of, is preparation. No matter how good you are, even at our level, it doesn't matter. That just goes to show how much you care about your craft.
Amen to that, yes.
Fire. What's a memorable moment you shared with one of your mentees?
Oh man, I have so many. To keep it simple though, let's say like the time we took a field trip to the Adrian Art Center and they got to meet some of my friends that were playing in the orchestra and just expose them to that world that is possible and could be achieved by them. So to see their face light up, it was incredible, man.
Top tier.
Fire.
You already know Guitars Over Guns is here to create memorable experiences for our students. So that was definitely one of them for me as well. Going to New Deco with the students is always a blast. We're celebrating National Mentorship Month. All right. So why do you think mentorship is important?
Man, I wish I had a me when I was growing up. I wish I had somebody to tell me it could be done and everything was possible. I actually had the opposite. It was very, kind of dark, saying that's a world that's unreachable, but it really isn't. You can tell by the kids performing, like just by the right people behind them saying you can do it, man, that's like super priceless.
Leo about to make me cry out
Bars.
here. I just want to say that you are a fantastic mentor. We want to say thank you so much for guiding our youth, for sticking with us as long as you have. You are an OG for real. Every mentor should want to be like you. Every mentor should want to be like Leo. Thank you so much for chilling with us today. I hope you enjoyed the rest of the event. And yeah, give it up for Leo.
Thank you, brother.
Woo!
Leo Da Vinci, y'all.
Leo Da Vinci is National Mentorship, and we at the Choose Your Sound podcast. Who's next? We're back at the Choose Your Sound podcast, behind the scenes of Teeny Desk with
Belinda.
And
Jeanette. Woo!
hey. I gotta ask y'all, what school are you from?
Miami Lakes Educational Center.
Oh, sorry, say it one more time.
Miami Lakes Educational Center.
And
Miami Lakes Educational Center.
oh, they go to the same school.
Ooh, that's so cool.
I had no idea. All right, that's awesome. So, did you just make friends today, or have you guys known each other for a little bit?
We have talked before when we were doing a music video for GoGo, and now we just realized that we go to the same school and da-da-da-da. We were just talking, yeah.
I will be looking forward to seeing her in the halls again.
Yeah, me too.
New friends.
New friends. Hey.
New friends. Okay, so Belinda, you just left an amazing performance. You left it all on the stage at the Teeny Desk. So proud of you for kicking butt. Bow. What is one thing that your mentor did to support you for today?
First of all, thank you so much, Mr. Tayab, for helping me throughout this journey. And I would just like to say that he helped me so much. He gave me so much support, saying that I should be definitely confident in myself, because he was like, you can sing. And I was like, you got this. And yeah, that definitely gave me the support that I needed. Plus, he just said that go, do your thing, have fun. And those words really helped me throughout this performance. Yeah.
You killed it. You killed it.
Killed
So shout
it.
out to Zaya. Zaya is our exceptional alumni coordinator here at Guitars Over Guns, and he can sing. I'll just say that.
Sang.
All right.
Right. And y'all, as we told y'all, it's National Mentorship Month. And so I gotta ask you, what is one lesson that your mentor has taught you that stuck with you?
It's gotta be about breathing techniques, because when you breathe, you can be in a flow state, feel like your most natural self. You can do what you gotta do. Like, I'm a singer, so breathing for singing is very important. Yeah.
Fire.
Absolutely right.
Breathing, right?
Who is your mentor?
Efron.
Ephron, shout out to
Shout out to
Ephron.
Ephron.
All right, AKA Tranquil.
Tranquil.
Tranquil is that guy. He can sing too. He's an exceptional writer. You got to check out his music. We just want to give a major shout out to you guys for showing up today, for showing up every day, for killing that show.
Yes, you
For
did
killing many shows, because I've seen you on stage too. Check out the music video, it's coming soon. I'm pretty sure you might see a few faces that were on this episode today. And congratulations to y'all. Thanks for doing this
Yes.
interview with us as well.
Thank you so much.
Do you want to give any shout outs?
Shout out to everyone that could make this possible, and yeah, that's it.
Awesome.
Shout outs.
And shout out to every friend and family member that supports me. I really appreciate you.
Yes, agree.
Let's
That's
go. We love
fire.
some support.
Come on.
It's National Mentorship Month.
Facts. It takes a village, y'all. It takes a village.
You broken the wall you left to do this. To tell you I'm sorry for everything that I've done, but when I talk to you, oh Cupid walks right through and shoots an arrow through my heart.
When I say teeny, you say yes. Teeny, teeny.
All right, we back in effect with the Choose Your Sound podcast. And we got some really dope bros out here. I'm with
Elisha.
And
Javen.
What's up, y'all? Coming from
Lake Stevens Middle School.
and
Dr. Michael Kropp, Senior High School.
I know that's right.
hey, talk that talk, man. That's what's up.
These guys right here have been with GoGo for some change. How long you been with GoGo?
I forgot.
Oh, I love that. I love that. It's been
Doesn't
that
even
long,
remember.
huh?
And you?
I've been in GoGo for 2 years. This is the first year I'm actually being an alumni of GoGo. So,
All right,
Nice,
GoGo
nice.
alumni in the building.
Right.
Pew, pew, pew. First of all, the four of us just want to say
Happy National Mentorship Month.
All right, let's kick it off. Go ahead,
Hey,
John.
so you're the older brother, right?
yes.
Okay, I know what that feels like being the oldest, right? Or being older than a sibling, right? And so I gotta ask you, how did GoGo affect your journey after the program?
Okay, so GoGo, it taught me how to feel music, how to keep on the beat, how to feel the rhythm. Like, it just made me a better musician.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I hope you met some family, some dope people that you have at your access, right?
Yes, for sure.
Awesome, man. Love that.
Coolio, tell us how many instruments you play. Or tell us what instruments you play, as a matter of fact.
So I play a lot of instruments. I only play one woodwind instrument, and that's a clarinet. And then I play percussion instrument, timpani, snare, glockenspiel, marimba, you name it. Like, I played everything, drum set, everything.
And he's good,
Anything.
y'all. And he's good.
That's fire, man. Shouts out to
All
you.
right, Elisha. What's going on, player? Ooh, you all right?
Yeah.
All right, good. Just making sure. I forgot you had a little broken arm over there. Okay, so tell us what is, hold on, I'm gonna remember it right now. What's your favorite memory? What's your favorite, even mentors slip up, you know what I'm saying? So sometimes you gotta read off the paper. What's your favorite memory of something you did with your mentor? Who is your mentor, and then what's your favorite memory?
Okay, my mentors are Miss K and Mr. Tim. And my favorite memory with them is when we were creating our hit song, Popular.
Okay. Popular. Popular. That song is a banger. Y'all make sure y'all catch that on the episode of Teeny Desk, which you murdered,
The
by the
stage,
way.
what?
Murdered the stage. Super proud of you. Are you proud of your little brother?
Yes, Very proud.
I know that's right. Give him a little hug or something.
Yeah.
Aww. Brotherly love. I'm so proud of you guys. I know you are still killing the game. What are you up to now these days?
So in high school, I'm in the matinee band of my school. I'm in the symphonic band section, and yes, I've been keeping up a little bit. I am good at my instrument. I know I'm very talented. I play like over 15 instruments. I know I'm talented. So.
We love some confidence, okay? Yes. You want to tell us about the instruments you play real quick before we go? Because I know you I could play some things too. Let's hear it.
I play a lot of instruments. I play the cello. I play the baritone, trombone, tuba. I play it all. I've learned the flute a little bit. Yeah, and there's a lot more.
Okay. What do you do with go-go?
With go-go, I'm a singer.
Ooh, okay, vocals.
Right. Period. And you've grown so much. We are so proud of you. We hope you stick with us for the long haul. You know you got lifelong friends and family up in here. Thank y'all for coming through to the interview.
Right.
I need you to say, who's next?
Who's next?
Period.
Who's next?
I am without limits. There is no ceiling to my passion. There is no lid to my cup that runneth over. I am more than enough. My mistakes are perfect lessons. I am the blessing my parents prayed for. In time, free my...
All right, y'all. We are back, and we are with some really exceptional people here. First of all, we got Zaya in the building. Zaya is the alumni coordinator for Guitars Over Guns. He's the one who put today all together, with some help, of course. Tell us, what was your reflections of the first half of the event? Because we still got a little more for y'all.
My experience for the first half of this event was amazing. I felt like a proud father. I cried literally like 3 or 4 times, and I was fighting back tears because it's one thing to, put an event together and the hard work that went into it. I've been planning this since June, and we as a team have been planning this for the past 3 months. So to see it all come together was a beautiful experience. To see every seat filled was also amazing. And just to feel the energy in the room, the family support, it was a 10 out of 10 experience.
A1, nice answer.
Come on,
All
Zaya.
right.
Fire. And I'm here with Jay Howard, y'all. He is part of the community engagement here at Guitars Over Guns, and you're one of the people that brought me into this space, man. So I gotta say, you're continuing to just impact the community and everybody around you, bro. So I truly appreciate that. Gotta say that first and foremost. And that being here, we're at the behind the scenes for the Teeny Desk concert. How did you feel about this experience, and what did you enjoy the most?
Man, what I enjoyed about this experience the most was seeing all of the hard work that everybody has been putting together. Just bringing it all together and see all of it, just the culmination of everything coming together was really, really dope. To see Raul get up there and Jeffrey, just a lot of the people that I love to see those guys go. Belinda did a phenomenal job. The other young lady, she absolutely killed it. Valentina was next level. C Major. It was just really dope to see everything coming together and see the hard work that everybody put together. Zaya, the crew, MJ, yourself. It was really, really dope to just see all of the folks that I love pouring into the kids, and the kids also pouring back into us. And that was really what stuck out to me and poured out the most to me. So that was the moment, for me.
Wait till y'all see Valentina. Right. Valentina had people in tears, chills, everything.
I didn't know what she was saying, and I was still.
Right, it was in Espanol. Okay. All right. So it is National Mentorship Month. So, we gotta ask, what does mentorship mean to you?
Mentorship to me means relationship and fellowship. I am a part of this organization because of mentorship. Gabe brought me in, Junior, and I would definitely say Chad became one of my mentors, and that's why I'm here today. So I just love that revolving circle kind of, and you know how they used to say as a kid, reduce, reuse, recycle, and I reduce, reuse, and recycle all the things that I learned from being a mentee.
Come on, bars.
Come on with the bars. You must be a singer or something.
A little bit.
All right.
And Jay Howard, you do this thing, right? You a mentor for real, to sleep.
True to it.
So what does mentorship mean to you?
What mentorship means to me is community. It means purpose. It means pouring into somebody where you might not have had that. It's being able to be present, man, because a lot of time we don't really know what we need, but sometimes we have people around us that can pour into us, and being able to be around other mentors and different folks in this organization has definitely helped me grow a lot. And that mentorship, again, like you just said, you pour it back into other people, and that's really what it's about. So getting the knowledge, giving it to somebody else so that they can digest it and they can take it and be the greatest that they could possibly be. That's what mentorship is to me.
Oh my God, look
Fire.
at these
That
guys
sounds like a
right
song right
here.
there.
It is a song. Speaking of song, they can sing, so go ahead and do something.
I'm gonna harmonize with you. Whatever you got.
Okay, Jake, take the
That
floor.
is hilarious.
On the spot. Live in action.
And
Go.
I'll catch you.
There you go. Ooh, doo-doo-doo-doo. So ready and ooh, you too sleep. Okay.
Yo, 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 we are back. It's National Mentorship Month, and we are here with the man himself, CEO, Dr. Chad Bernstein. How you feeling?
I'm feeling great.
Oh, no, that's right. We are coming fresh, hot off the press from an amazing Teeny Desk show. Tell us how you feeling about how everything went today.
If everything that we did felt the way it felt today, I would be a happy man. It was, such a prideful event for me to see our young people stand up and really, pour their whole souls onto the stage, and just to see a young person actualize that moment is everything to me.
Amen. Amen, amen, amen.
Awesome. We're here at the Choose Your Sound podcast, y'all, and we wouldn't be standing here if it wasn't for Chad. So we got to ask you, what inspired you to create Guitars Over Guns organization?
So from the mentorship angle, right? Like when I was in high school, maybe even a little bit before that, but I had a mentor in Chicago. His name was Paul Boss. I'll bring his name into this room because he was a huge force in my life. But, he took me under his wing, and being a musician was something I always kind of dreamed of and wanted to do. And from the second that music played the role that it played in my life, which was kind of awakening what I felt like was given to me or was always inside, I knew that I wanted to do music. It was my can't not do thing, but I didn't know how. And this guy really showed me the way. It was almost like I wanted to go down this road, but it was kind of dark and scary and had a bunch of turns, and I couldn't really see down there, and it's like somebody just flipped on the switch and turned on the lights. And that guy taught me everything about all the non-musical aspects about being a musician, like, how to put a band together, how to get a gig, what to charge, how to pay people, how to, act as a leader, how to show up and have etiquette at a jam session, all those little things that were really foundational to my success as a musician. And knowing that that one person could really unlock that opportunity and that belief, number one, his belief in me that I had the thing that was worth investing into and showing the path to, but also to make that life seem accessible. I think we talk a lot about in Guitars Over Guns around access and opportunity, but sometimes it's the accessibility in our own minds to see a life that we wouldn't have otherwise dreamed of or dreamed of but didn't know how to get there. And so that's what Paul did for me, and I feel like that, whether you get to be your Paul or whether you get to show up and be the thing that you wish you had and didn't, that mentorship is really what it's all about, and that's what Guitars Over Guns is.
All right, shout out to Paul, man.
Wow.
Mentorship is the vehicle to success.
I know that's right.
Yeah.
A1. I will piggyback off of what you said, because you definitely was somebody who, or are somebody who constantly flips the light switch on in my life and makes a very clear pathway to something that I thought I would never be doing. So thank you for that. You are, safe to say, one of my mentors in my adult life. You can be an adult and have a mentor, y'all. So
I feel blessed to have some as well. So, but I'm honored, and I love you.
I love you too. Let's not cry. So
There's been plenty of that today.
yeah, we shed a lot of tears.
I'm not even. Look, I was a ball of tears earlier. Like, I think, we only have this one life, so it's like. To watch people live it to their fullest is everything that you could ask for. And when somebody sees that in you and allows you to live that, when you see somebody else have that moment, it unlocks for them. And that's what that was on stage today. And that's what I've been blessed to have other experiences with on both sides of the coin. But watching you grow into this, and watching you lead this podcast, and watching you lead this team, and watching you lead this event, those are the moments for me that make everything so worthwhile and so enriching. So I thank you for the opportunity get to play some role of that in your life.
Okay, let me get my life together real quick. Is it safe to say that that's what you think, or what mentorship, since it's National Mentorship Month, what that means to you personally and professionally? Is there anything else you can reflect on with that?
Yeah, I mean, we're here at Books and Books, and hearing Mitch Kaplan talk earlier, who's one of my, I don't want to say mentors because I don't know him that well yet, but I've known of him and been inspired by him for so long in his leadership in this community, and hearing him talk earlier about his passion of watching which books kids pick out, and that's why they don't like to give kids particular books, because his whole thing was like, it's really amazing. He wanted to rush over to the other room to see which books the kids would pick out, because it's like, you never know what a kid is going to be inspired by if you let them dictate the path. And he was talking about all this stuff, and it was so clear to me that with our kids, like, so many people have already in their minds written those stories about our kids or for our kids, and the reality is, like, their book is so beautiful, and opening that book and just reading it for what it is, and allowing, you know, creating space here in what we do and with Books and Books and all that, like, but this partnership is amazing to me, because the value of understanding what it is to accept, you know, a book with the curiosity that you open it just to explore what's inside and learn, and allow that be a reflection of the value of what's in that book, but also your reaction to it and how that reflects on, I think books tell us as much about what's inside of them as they tell us about ourselves when we read them. And so to me, mentorship in that context is like a really beautiful thing. And I think most of our mentors, and I'll speak for myself, learn so much about ourselves in that process of mentorship. And even if you engage in it is from this practice of wanting to do something for somebody else, I think the benefit of mentorship is such a two-way street that it can't be understated, or overstated rather.
Wow. Wow. The man himself, that's why they call him Dr. Chad Bernstein. You heard? First of all, thank you for all of this. Without you, this would be a dollar and a dream. So honestly, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for pouring into our kids, for pouring into us, pouring into our community, pouring into the community all over the country, really. So
I'll share one thing that surprised me the first time I heard it. It was I was sitting on a panel with Gabe, with Junior, and it was for a church that he was a part of, and he was talking about how surprised he was when he felt like in our relationship, you know, me as his mentor, like, wanted to see him be better than I am, right? And like the power of that. And I think that it surprised me, because how could you not want your kids to exceed, like do everything that you could do and more? And I think the same is true about building this team, about building this organization. Like, I feel so blessed to have started it, but the reality is the thing I'm most grateful for, and the thing that I think is, I don't know, the secret sauce of the organization, or my superpower or whatever, is finding people that can take it so much further than I ever could have. And so the opportunity to find those people and pour into them and have you all surprise me at every turn for how much more this could be than anything I ever dreamed of is, you know, so I'm deeply grateful.
I know that's right.
Thank you.
Just to be clear, he speaks on Gabe/Junior. This is one of our distinguished alumni who also sits on the board of Guitars Over Guns. So shout out to Gabe. We got the alumni celebration coming up. Is there anything that you're looking forward to for tonight?
The thing I most look forward to is seeing the way other people look at our kids and our alumni when they're in their element. You know, that's just, the world deserves to know that they're looked at that way, you know.
Oh yeah, they're gonna tear up the stage tonight. Get ready. Thank you, Chad, for being here. Happy National Mentorship Month. Yo, we just wanna say thank you to all of our students, alumni, mentors, and CEO Chad for pulling up and sharing their stories and time with us. It means the world, and we hope that y'all enjoyed hearing from them.
Absolutely, and shouts out to everybody in the community, our go-go community, broader than this, that makes this possible. We couldn't even have ask for a better team, and we appreciate all that y'all done to make this program possible.
Hashtag GoGo fam.
Hey.
We love y'all. Speaking of, we want to shout out Coral Gables Museum for providing the space for us today, as well as Books and Books,
Shout out
who
Books
made
and
this
Books.
possible, gave a book to every student that showed up today for the free 99. We love that because reading is fundamental.
Reading is essential.
Okay, period. And then we want to say thank you to Jane Hurt for making this entire day possible. She's absolutely exceptional. Thank you for pouring into our kids and believing in our youth. Yeah. Shoot. Until next time.
Peace.